oogenesis, which is happening in the ovary. So the process of oogenesis. Even this term oogenesis also we have studied in the introduction topic. Genesis means formation. Oo means ovum. Ovum singular. It is the process of formation of ovum which is taking place in the ovary. It is taking place in the ovary. See this oogenesis, I will complete the complete process of oogenesis and also I will complete the structure of the ovum. Then I will explain about some important point. Oogenesis, already we have taken, this is the outer region of the ovary. Now of course, dense connective tissue, cuticle, everything is there. But I am going to take one follicle which is present in the cortex. This is one follicle. This follicle is ovarian follicle. This follicle is called ovarian follicle. It is made up of single layer of the cells at the outermost region and it is having one hollow cavity inside. Now in the ovarian follicle, any one cell, not everything, assume that this is one cell, it is well matured, well developed, and this cell is undergoing oogenesis, formation of ovum, only one cell. Now I am taking this one cell here. Now this is the cell. This cell is called oogonium. It is called oogonium. Now the oogonium, just I am plotting the size. It is having the nucleus. The nucleus is having 2n number of chromosomes. Already we have studied 2n is equal to 46 chromosomes are present. Now this oogonium is also dividing by mitosis. Now one cell divides into 2 into 4 like that. So now at the time each nucleus is having, in each cell each nucleus is having 2n number of chromosomes because the type of division is mitosis. Like that many cells are produced. One cell I am going to take. It is called a primary oocyte. So many primary oocytes will be there, but only one primary oocyte will undergo further divisions. Not all. All others will be keeping quiet as such. Now this is the primary oocyte. Just as such I am taking it. It is the primary oocyte. It is having nucleus. Okay, nucleus is present. Now this primary oocyte, the same thing, no doubt. It is surrounded by some other cells because the other cells are present. They join together and cover this cell because everything is happening within this ovarian follicle. Now this is the primary. I will take it separately. Then only the process we can make it, or I will take it here. This is the primary oocyte. It is having nucleus. 2n number of chromosomes is present. First it is surrounded by single layer of cells. Many number of small cells will be formed. Now this layer is called a primary layer. It is called a primary layer. It is not primary cell, it is primary layer. Again this primary layer cells are keep on multiplying and forming next to few cells. They are forming very thick region. Okay, very thick region. The next region, what we are finding it is called a secondary layer. This layer is called a secondary layer. Then further, some cells will be slightly larger. Maybe a few layers of cells will be there, and they are covering this primary oocyte outermost. Now these are larger cells. In between the larger cells, we can find some fluid. Find some fluid. So the larger cells in between the fluid is present. It is called a tertiary layer. Tertiary layer. The tertiary layer is also called a theca. T-H-E-A-C-A. Theca. So if you observe the theca, that is a tertiary layer. Mostly two layers of cells will be there. One layer inside, one layer outside. Outer layer is called a theca externa. Inner layer is called theca interna. So in the tertiary layer, two layers will be there. Theca externa, theca interna. This is the complete structure of one primary oocyte. Now we are not going to think about the primary, secondary and tertiary layers alone. We are taking only the main cell here. Now this primary oocyte is undergoing, okay, primary oocyte is undergoing meiosis 1. That is first meiosis. Now during this first meiosis, one cell divides into two. Already we have studied. But in this, one cell, daughter cell will be larger. 90% of this cell. It is having n number of chromosomes. Another one cell will be smaller, 10% of it. It is also having n number of chromosomes in the nucleus. So two daughter cells are produced. In this one cell is very big. This bigger cell is called the secondary oocyte. It is called the secondary oocyte. And the small cell what is produced along with the secondary oocyte is called the first polar body. Since the cell is very small, within a short period of time, this will disintegrate. Disintegrate means there is a split off into pieces. Will be disintegrated. That means broken into pieces. It cannot live for a long time. So this is disappearing. Now only one cell will be there. That is called a secondary oocyte, which is bigger. 90% of the size of the primary. Now the secondary oocyte is entering into the second meiosis. So during second meiosis, two daughter cells are produced. Here also once again, from this secondary oocyte, 90% one cell, largest cell will be there, having n number of chromosomes, and here also one small cell will be produced with n number of chromosomes in the nucleus. So the small cell what is produced now is called the second polar body. Okay, second polar body. Even the second polar body will also be disintegrated. It cannot live for a long time. But only one large cell is produced at the end. It is called ootin. See that? This is called the ootin. But first one we have studied spermatin. But this is called the ootin. Only for a single cell. This ootin is changing into ovum. Sometimes we call this ootin itself is also called the ovum, but the ovum or ootin is surrounded by three different type of layers: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Thus we have completed about oogenesis. So if you take one oogonium, it is producing many primary spermatocytes, but one primary oocyte, primary oocyte, one primary oocyte only will enter into the oogenesis. One primary oocyte is covered by three layers. Then one is divided into two cells. The second oocyte is divided into two cells. The ootin is changing into ovum. So ovum is produced. Now we are going to see the structure of one ovum at the end of what is produced. It is a slightly larger in size. It will be about a few millimeters in diameter. Sometimes you can see by naked eye also. So we are going to see this ovum, human ovum. So this ovum is a spherical cell. Now I am increasing the size. It is a spherical cell. It is having the nucleus, and in the nucleus only half the number of chromosomes. 23 chromosomes will be there. It is having cytoplasm, outer cell wall, everything is there. But we are going to study in detail the structure, including primary, secondary, tertiary layers. Then this ovum is called the alecithal ovum. First term we are using alecithal ovum. What is the meaning of alecithal? Lecithal means fat. Okay, lecithal means food. Lecithin. Now A means absence. Absence of food in the ovum. Food is not there. Mother is going to supply food. So this egg is called alecithal egg or alecithal ovum. This cell it is not having any shell, outer shell. Now in the introduction topic we have studied, the eggs will be provided with the shells like bird's egg and the reptilian's egg. But here the shell is not present. Because of the absence of shell, it is called a non-cleidoic egg. The ovum egg both are same. Cleidoic means presence of shell. Non-cleidoic means absence of shell in the eggs. Shells are not provided with any. Eggs are not provided with any shell. So this ovum is not having any shell. Now this ovum is surrounded by very smooth membrane. One thin membrane is there. It is very smooth membrane. Now this smooth membrane, it is present immediately above this cell membrane. It is called a vitelline membrane. This membrane is called a vitelline membrane. Now the vitelline membrane is further surrounded by one smooth membrane. Again, one more smooth membrane is present. This next to smooth membrane which is present above the vitelline membrane is called zona pellucida. It is called zona pellucida. Then above the zona pellucida, a layer is present which is kept folded like this. So throughout it is kept folded. Now this folded layer, what is present here is called corona radiata. Sometimes they will say zona radiata. Okay, it is called a corona radiata. Outside the corona radiata, the two layers of cells with the liquid in between. We have studied already. This is called the theca. The outer layers are called the theca externa. The inner layers are called the theca interna. At the outermost region, one thin membrane will be formed. Now this is called the theca. Now this is the structure of one ovum. Whenever the ovum is coming out of the ovary after production, all these layers will come along with it. Now this ovum only will be taken up by the fallopian tube. Then finally this ovum is going to the uterus for fertilization and for development. Okay, this is one ovum. Now actually the female is having two matured ovaries, but two ovaries will not produce two ovum at a time. Any one ovary will produce ovum at a time. Suppose the right ovary is producing ovum at one time, the next time the left ovary will produce. Right will not do anything. Like that, the two ovaries are producing ovum alternatively. So at a time in female, only one ovum will be produced. But in males, enormous number of sperms. But in females, only one ovum will be produced, though two ovaries are present. So the two ovaries are functional alternatively. Thus we have completed the structure of a matured ovum.